Hello everyone, I'm Raven from Raven Comics, and today we'll be looking at the final part of Robin Rises, where Batman will face Darkseid to retrieve the body of his son, Damian Wayne. We begin on Apokolips. Recall that at the end of the previous chapter, Darkseid appeared behind Batman. Darkseid tells him he's very pleased to see him again. The scars Batman left on him have only made him stronger, and he's built up a great rage against the Bat. Batman replies that he's traveled a long way just to see him, and it's about time he showed up in this place. For Darkseid, all Batman has done is travel a long way to die, and he'll take immense pleasure in making him suffer for the wounds Earthlings have inflicted on him. Batman doesn't care at all about his scars. After all, Darkseid was the one who attacked Earth first. Kalibak was about to attack Batman from behind, but before he could do so, Batman activated the Mother Box to transport him elsewhere. It's nothing personal, but if that's how he wants it, then so be it. Darkseid destroys his Mother Box and tells him he won't use it to escape. Batman tells him not to worry. He has no intention of escaping now. After saying this, Batman is the one who strikes first. Meanwhile, Kalibak does everything he can to return to the battlefield to help his father. On the other hand, Barbara tries to help Cyborg, who cannot get up. He tells her that he can't make his body respond to his brain. The blast from the Chaos Cannon destroyed him internally. Darkseid grabs Batman by the leg and tells him that he and his clowns only made a one-way trip and won't return to their planet. Cyborg asks Barbara to open him up again so he can send them back to Earth. For a long time, Darkseid had been sleeping in the shadows of pain, only to awaken and find that one of the Earthlings who put him to sleep is at his doorstep. That is indeed good luck. Darkseid throws Batman against the cannon, destroying it and causing Damian's sarcophagus, along with the Chaos Shard, to fall into a sea of lava. Batman manages to catch them and communicates with Cyborg, asking him to open a boom tube. They need to leave soon, but there's one last thing he needs to do before saying what it is. Darkseid crushes him, slamming him hard against the ground. Elsewhere, the Robins are in serious trouble. The parademons have started gathering. Barbara asks for time to work, and while she opens Cyborg, Red Robin and Red Hood have to keep the parademons occupied. Darkseid takes the shard and says that no one else can touch it but him. The Bat's back is in terrible shape. Coming to this place and facing a god was not a wise decision. Barbara notes that Cyborg's circuits seem to be fried from the blast he received, and she's not sure if she can do it. Victor tells her to stay calm. He'll guide her through it and knows she can pull it off. Darkseid continues to pummel Batman, wondering why Earthlings keep deceiving themselves, thinking they are gods when gods already exist. The Hellbat detects severe strain. This battle has resulted in imminent metabolic exhaustion. Darkseid asks why Batman risked his life to come here for a mere corpse. All he did was risk his body to suffer endless, unimaginable horrors. Batman recovers and now strikes back. The unimaginable horror, unfortunately, has yet to cross his imagination. It seemed Batman might recover, but he only managed to land one blow. Darkseid grabs him and begins to squeeze him tightly, then throws him hard against the ground. Nearby, Batgirl has managed to open the boom tube. Darkseid hears the sound of the boom tube and imagines that Batman's comrades are preparing to abandon him. In his weakened state, Batman asks what he's waiting for. Why doesn't he just kill them already? For Darkseid, ending his opponent's life will be a pleasure. Darkseid begins his attack, launching his Omega beams. Batman takes the crystal, causing Darkseid to receive the impact of the Omega beams instead. The alien crystal has fused and transmuted with a source of limitless power. Darkseid is shocked. The Omega beams should have destroyed Batman, but instead, they were drawn to the Chaos Shard like a magnet. Batman has what he came for and now instructs the Hellbat to send all power to his chest port. The armor refuses, as it will drain nearly all its energy. Batman orders it to shut up and do it now. The Hellbat concentrates all its remaining energy to deliver a powerful strike to Darkseid, who crashes against a wall. Batman takes advantage of his fallen opponent to flee. We then see Batman flying. The Hellbat issues a danger warning. The suit's integrity is compromised. The alien substance has just fused with the suit's power core. Kalibak arrives with his father and tells him they must stop him. His blood must be spilled. Darkseid tells him to let them go for now. They will meet them again later. Batman reaches the boom tube with the sarcophagus and the chaos shard embedded in his chest. They all need to get out of there before it's too late. The Hellbat continues its alerts. Suit integrity is failing. Vital signs are failing. The suit will consume its host in approximately 3 minutes and 50 seconds. The team manages to pass through the boom tube, and now we see them in the Batcave. Alfred had detected a strange force and had prepared to fight in case of intruders. Batman orders everyone to stay back. Vital signs are nearing dangerous levels. Bruce commands the Hellbat to eject his helmet. Time is running out, and Batman curses Ra's al Ghul as he struggles to open his son's sarcophagus. He now orders the Hellbat to eject the gloves. Batman tries to pull the chaos shard out of his chest. Barbara urges him to get out of the suit immediately. Bruce refuses, not until he brings his son Damian back. Meanwhile, Cyborg is also in terrible shape. A virus must have infected him when he connected to the Chaos Cannon, and now he can't move. The Apokolips portal is still open, and they need to close it before someone crosses through it. Red Hood and Red Robin try to touch it, but its security system attacks them. The boom tube won't close until its system recovers and grants access to the mother box in his armor. Meanwhile, Batman has managed to remove the Chaos Shard from his chest. Consumption and implosion will occur in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Batman starts to have memories of the past with Damian. Now he takes the Chaos Shard and embeds it in his son's corpse. This time, death will bring true life. Bruce takes his son's body and lifts it from the sarcophagus. At the same time, he removes the armor. Damian has come back to life, and the first thing he does is hug his father. Damian wonders if this is a dream. The last thing he remembers is the heretic driving his sword into his chest. Batman tells him no, he's fully awake and alive with them. Suddenly, Bruce collapses to the ground. Damian asks what's happening. Alfred says that his pulse is still strong and that he's still alive. Alfred is at a loss for words to express what it means to have him back with them. But they'll need to take care of Master Bruce before they can celebrate his return. This isn't over yet. The boom tube is still open, and Cyborg is doing everything he can to close it. Damian picks up a batarang and realizes that his strength has increased incredibly as he breaks the batarang. The Bat family knows they need to be ready for any danger and to protect Damian. Someone could come through the boom tube at any moment. Red Hood welcomes him back. It's good to see him again. Alfred also prepares and asks, "What's that coming?" Tim Drake says it's nothing good. They'll stand together, and the only one who'll fall is whoever comes through that tube. Kalibak arrives in the Batcave, shouting for them to hand over the bat. They invaded Apokolips and destroyed the cannon that took him so long to build. All they managed to do was make him look like an idiot in front of his father. Everyone attacks, but no one can do anything against their opponent. Now he's in front of Batman and tells him he was insolent for daring to strike a god. If Batman had the chance, he'd do it again. The Bat tries to hurt him, but Kalibak strikes both him and Damian. The impact causes Damian to crash hard into the ground, and Batman falls unconscious, sinking into the water. Kalibak asks who'll be his next opponent. Bruce kept sinking deeper when suddenly, Damian manages to save his father. He doesn't understand. How does he have this strength? Plus, he just took an incredible hit. Meanwhile, Kalibak has defeated the remaining members of the Bat family and plans to hang their tiny heads on the wall in his father's throne room as trophies. He'll show them that no one escapes Kalibak's wrath. Before he can keep talking, Damian arrives and lands a powerful punch. Damian doesn't know who this guy in front of him is, nor does he care. All he knows is that he doesn't belong here. Kalibak recovers and throws a punch, sending Damian crashing into the Batmobile. No one should dare lay a hand on Darkseid's son. Kalibak is about to go after the Bat family again. Damian stands up and uses the Batmobile to deliver a series of powerful hits. It's Kalibak's turn to counterattack. Darkseid's son picks up the Batmobile and hits him with it. The impact causes it to crash into the giant Batman statue, which then falls on top of Damian. This is the end for Damian, as Kalibak prepares to shoot him with his weapon. Before he can do so, Robin's animals jump in to distract him. Kalibak is about to finish off Damian's animals when Damian stands up and tells him not even to think about it. Damian takes the giant penny and uses it to attack Kalibak. Meanwhile, Cyborg contacts Batman and tells him he's close to rebooting. He'll be able to close the boom tube. Batman is ready to jump into action. Meanwhile, Kalibak uses his weapon to fire a powerful beam at Damian. He plans to return to Apokolips bathed in his enemy's blood. A few seconds pass, and Cyborg is already closing the portal. It's time to send Kalibak back to hell. Batman has prepared the Batwing and uses it to push Kalibak into the boom tube. The moment he crosses through the tube, Cyborg closes the gate. It's all over, and he's also happy to see them again, though he mentions feeling a bit different. Batman says everyone noticed that. The Bat family removes the Robin emblem button and hands it to Damian. There's only one Robin. Damian tells his father he feels like he has powers. Batman tells him he does, but they have a lot to think about. Later, outside Wayne Manor, Bruce tells his son they need to learn more about these powers. A 10-year-old boy having these abilities is a problem. To Damian, it's strange to know he was buried in this place. Bruce asks him if he remembers anything after being stabbed. Damian says no. He only remembers his father's voice calling him. If Bruce had the chance, he would have traded places with his son. He loves him and wishes none of this had happened. Their conversation is interrupted by the bat signal. It looks like they won't be resting tonight either. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm TJ Prime, and see you in the next video.